into a couple of things real quick. Okay, so we're quizzing over the IVC tomorrow. Let's start with the branches. Can we start listing them from superior to inferior? Or tributaries, really, not branches. Sorry.
Is it the hepatic, the pre-renal, renal, and post-renal?
That's the sections.
Oh, okay.
That's the sections of the IVC. So those are, that's important. So hepatic, pre-renal, renal, post-renal. So that's good. But what are the different tributaries?
Is that the phrenic vein, hepatic?
So the phrenic veins, yes, and then the hepatic veins is the next one. Good. How many branches of the hepatic vein are there?
3.
Okay, good. What's the next branch?
Suprarenal.
Both?
I want to say right is higher. Or is it left that's higher? But the left has 3 off of it. That's all I know. I can't remember which one's higher of the 2.
So the right, there isn't a tributary to the left suprarenal into the IVC. There's only one on the right side.
Oh, because the tributaries go into the left renal vein.
Correct.
Okay.
So that's the next one. So you've got the right suprarenal vein, then you've got your renal veins. So you've got your right renal vein and then your left renal vein. What other things drain into the left renal vein?
The suprarenal and the gonadial.
Okay, good. And then what is after the gonadal, or what is after the renals?
Lumbar?
Yeah, well, the lumbars are lateral, and yes, they're underneath it. There's also another one on the right side.
Isn't it the right?
Gonadal?
Yeah.
Yeah, the right gonadal. Okay, good. Okay. What is the only vessel that travels posterior to the IVC?
Is that the left renal?
Not the left renal, no.
It's the right.
Right. It's the right renal vein.
Just a question to backtrack. I'm sorry. So with the aorta, it was the right renal artery, or it's the same way, right renal vein? That's posterior to the IVC.
The right renal artery. Right renal artery is posterior to the IVC.
Oh, okay. That's with the aorta, but with the IVC, it's the vein, right? Renal vein.
No. The only vessel posterior to the IVC is the right renal artery.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
No problem. Where is the IVC in relation to the aorta?
To the right.
Good. Normal measurement for the IVC?
2.5 centimeters.
Okay, good. Which of the veins are easily visualized on ultrasound? So give me some of the tributaries that are easily visible.
The hepatic veins.
Good.
Portal vein?
Yeah.
The what?
Portal vein?
Well, that's not part of the IVC, though.
Oh.
Just pre-renal, renal, and post-renal?
Yeah, those are the sections, but I was asking which ones you could visualize easily on ultrasound. Like what section, which veins you could visualize. So hepatic veins we visualize. We definitely see those when we're scanning through the liver. What other veins?
Is it the left renal vein?
So both renals. Yeah, you can see both renals.
Okay.
So renal veins and hepatic veins are easily visualized on ultrasound. Where is the IVC in relation to the liver?
Posterior.
Okay, good. What is the IVC formed by? What two vessels?
The common iliac veins.
Good. And where do they drain into?
The common iliac drains into the lower extremities.
No, right. But where does the IVC drain into?
Is it the
right? The right atrium.
Yes, good.
Stop it.
Okay. Make sure that y'all look up how the renal veins and hepatic veins appear on ultrasound. Physiologically, how is blood moved through the IVC or through the veins?
Through the veins. So I think it's because of a decrease in thoracic pressure, the blood is pulled into the atrium.
Okay, good. If you see a mass in the IVC, where did it probably originate from?
Probably, I think it's probably from the renals, and it'll extend into the IVC.
Good. Okay. And then what vessel courses between the superior mesenteric artery and it's posterior to the SMA and anterior to the aorta?
All right, I might be wrong, but I think that's the left renal.
That's correct. Okay. Yeah, it's kind of a short quiz. There's only 16 questions tomorrow. And then we're going to talk about the portal vein. And then that won't be quizzed on. It'll just be on your test the following week. I think everybody got their scans into me except for the two that were. I think Millie's the only one. Are you on here, Millie? Maybe not. Nope, she's not on here. Okay. All right. I think I have everybody else's scans, and I should. If you turned it into me, your grade should be on there. I should have. I updated it last night. Tomorrow at 10:30, if you are not vaccinated, if you do not have your COVID vaccine, they are having some type of presentation down in the student break room. So I'm going to take y'all at about 10:15 over there. If you have your vaccination, then you do not need to go and you can continue to scan. But if you're not, then you do have to go to that presentation. Does anybody on here are they all already vaccinated and you don't have to go, or does everybody on here need to go?
I need to go. No.
Okay. Okie dokie then. Well, I will be. Class will start at 9. If you want to come in a little bit early and start scanning, that's fine, because I know we're going to have to cut out about 40 minutes early. So, if y'all want to come in and turn the machines on and just start scanning, if I know y'all are there, I'll go in and check on y'all. And we could start, a little bit early if y'all get there. If not, then, we'll just start at 9.
Okay.
Okay.
So we'll start with the scan and then we do the class. Okay.
Yes, yeah. So it'll be, I don't think that presentation, whatever they're doing, I don't think it's very long. It'll probably be like 15, 20 minutes. So it should get y'all out by 11 to start class by 11:30. If for some reason it runs late, then we'll just run 30 minutes late. So we'll figure it out. They just kind of sprung that on me today, so we will get that figured out. But all right. Any other questions?
Yes, I do have a question. I kind of missed I don't know what part it was, but I came in when you and Tom were talking about the different branches of the IVC and the order from superior to inferior.
Okay.
In my book, I marked that. But the fifth. So, like, I know it's labeled, but for the section for the fifth, it's the left gonadal vein and the left suprarenal vein. Are they both considered fifth, or because they come off of the left renal, or are they like different?
Well, I don't really count them in as tributaries because they don't go into the IVC. So be careful of wording on the quiz. If it's asking you about a tributary and it says a tributary to the IVC, you know it can't be either the left gonadal or the left suprarenal, because those don't drain into the IVC. They drain into the left renal vein.
Oh, okay. So we would, okay. All right, perfect.
So yeah, so that's why when we were going down the branches, I didn't include them in there because they are just part of the, we go phrenic, hepatic, right suprarenal, then you have your renals, and from the renals, the left gonadal and suprarenal both drain into the left renal vein. After that, laterally, you have the lumbar veins, and then anterior lateral is the one after that would be the right gonadal.
Oh, yeah. See, that also confused me as well, because as I look at the diagram, it looks like the right gonadal vein comes before the lumbar veins.
And it might. I don't have the book in front of me right now, but it won't get that specific because neither of them you see. The main ones I really want y'all to, focus on are your, obvious, if I asked you a question in relation to the gonadal vein, it would be, which is more superior, the gonadal or the suprarenal or something like that. Not, I wouldn't necessarily ask you lumbar and gonadal since you don't see them.
Okay.
And it can vary, person to person.
Okay, perfect. I think that's all my questions, unless I come up with some later.
Yeah, and if you do, just shoot me an email. My email's been kind of wonky, so sometimes it's easier to text me. So, I didn't get a lot of updates this weekend until I reprogrammed my thing again, and finally all my emails popped through. I don't know what's going on.
Oh, wow.
I hate the internet.
Right.
So, all right, guys, if that's all, then I will let y'all go. But if y'all have anything else that y'all need, or if you have any questions before I go, don't hesitate to ask.
I'm good, thank you.
Okay, thank you.
All righty, guys. See you in the morning.
Bye.
Thank you.
All right, see you.
Okay, bye.